What's going on, guys? What's going on, y'all? I apologize for being a little bit late today. By about 12 minutes. Had some technical issues, but here we are now. We're live and we're streaming, so it's all good. That's the good news. How's everyone doing today? I'll give it a couple minutes as usual for the YouTube notifications to go out. Today we're going to talk about your goals, so it's all about you guys. I don't want to say as always, but most of the time it is about you guys. So because without you guys, I wouldn't really have a channel. So, yeah, we're gonna talk about your goals today. I'll throw in some of my goals and my current daily routine. So, yeah, it's gonna be a fun stream. We'll probably go for half an hour, depending on how many people stop by and share their goals. I know Kim Side Money plans streaming today. She has usual stream on Tuesdays at 5 Pacific Standard Time, and Hannibal has his stream at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, all right, looks like we got three people on watching the stream, record StreamYard. All right, nice. That means the YouTube notifications are going out. Awesome. How's everyone doing today? Hope you guys had a great weekend. I got back from vacation yesterday, so I'm feeling rejuvenated, energized, rebirth, whatever profound word you want to use. All right, just got the YouTube notification. All right, cool. Everything seems to be working, which is good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pin the actually here I'm gonna pin the link to join the StreamYard here in the chat. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you guys in one at a time so we can talk about your goals and where you're currently at with your goals and your short term goals, your long term goals, your daily routine, all that fun stuff. So um yeah, I'm gonna let you guys in one at a time just because to give everyone a chance to speak because it'll be hard to communicate the goals and current daily routine and stuff like that if four or five people are talking. So um usually we do that for like discussions, but today's stream I want to give everyone an opportunity one on one to share their goals. So I shared the link in the chat. I'm going to pin it right now because I have to go on YouTube app to do that. Let's see. I shared the link. Okay, let's go ahead pin to chat, pin message, boom, done. All right. I'm gonna share my goals I'm gonna share my goals on my daily routine right now. Um, until people decide to join in and hop in and comment all the good stuff. But so yeah, so my current daily routine is I used to play basketball in the morning, but now I switched to weightlifting because I noticed that hey, what's going on, Brendan? How you doing? Right share guy live just finished up. Awesome. Okay, cool. Good to know. Right share guy and I we're both in LA, so we're both in the same time zone, which helps for sure. He's in Santa Monica. I'm in the Valley, so yeah. I think he's in Santa Monica, Venice, Culver City, West LA, somewhere around that in that area on the west side. So yeah, so my daily routine right now, as I was saying, in the morning I used to play basketball, but I switched to weightlifting because I noticed that my daily routine before when I played basketball in the morning and I got home from work like around 6 or 7, that's when I was supposed to be weightlifting, right? And sometimes I'd put it up, be like, you know what, I'm kind of feeling tired, I'll do it tomorrow, or someone will invite me, we'll go out, hang out. That'll kind of get in the way. So I'm like, you know what, weightlifting is really important, especially where I want to get to with my weight loss goals, my physical goals in terms of how I want to look. I'm like, you know what, let's do it first thing in the morning. And now the basketball is what's become an option, which I don't like because I like starting off my day with a clear mind, which is what the basketball helps me do, and it also helps me to get some cardio in. So I have to make a sacrifice. So now, yeah, the basketball has become an option. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. If it's not working down, I'll tweak my daily routine again. Hey, what's going, Jay? How you doing? Yeah, I'm glad you were able to stop by live as well. I believe you're on the East Coast, so yeah, it's a little hard to get timing right between the West Coast and the East Coast, but we'll make it work for sure. So what I'm planning on doing with my with these streams is that I'm thinking about doing it like a Saturday morning, or maybe I'll put up a community post. Where we'll decide a time that works for a lot of people, if not most people, because I know it's really difficult to figure out a time that works for everyone. But we'll try to figure out a day and a time every week that works for for a lot of people, if not most people, where we can come in and talk about our goals, kind of like an accountability system. Because one of the things that I've seen, I know a lot of us, we're kind of in a gig community, so now everyone's talking about whether or not they should become top dasher and what do YouTube algorithm stuff. I talk about what I feel like is more important, and that's helping each other hold ourselves accountable. Um, because yeah, it's like, yeah, we could talk about doing making this much money, that much money, but like, are we reaching our short term goals and our long term goals, right? Because gig work is basically a stopgap. It's a way for us to help us get to our goals, but if we're not achieving our goals, then we're just treading um our wheels are spinning in the mud, so to speak. If that makes sense. Hey, what's going, Scooter bud? How you doing, man? Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I want to get a once a week or a weekly accountability stream, so we could talk about our goals, talk about our performance for the past week, and I think a lot of us need it, including myself. It'll help me as well, because you guys can hold me accountable. If you guys missed it, I was gonna say that I bring someone on, or one people at a time. What up, Steve? How you doing, man? Let me know what you think of the weekly accountability stream. I want to do at least one stream. I want to do at least one stream every week where people to give you guys an opportunity to hop on, talk about your daily routine, your short term, long term goals, and you know um you know and if you want me to hold you accountable, I'll hold you accountable, and you guys can do the same. You guys can hold me accountable as well. So I want to have like some type of accountability system on this channel, and yeah, hopefully we can help more people achieve their goals, and hold each other accountable, because I think that's what we're missing in this community right now. We don't need people arguing over how algorithms. We need to be talking about more about whether or not we're achieving our goals. Okay, so is Texas 2 hours ahead? So I think what, Central Standard Time. I know Mountain Standard Time is an hour away, and I think Texas is Central Standard Time, so it's 2 hours away, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jay White. Steve, it's the farts. Hey, what's up, Lisa? How you doing, man? Or how you I'm so used to saying how you doing, man. Sorry about that. But yeah, Lisa's cool. I'm sure I'm sure she'll understand. Don't unsubs, Lisa. All right, I'm glad you like it, Steve. Hope everyone else likes it too. Yeah, 2 hours away. Okay, Central Standard Time. Yep. Hey, Alicia, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a fun weekend. Are you still seeing that one friend of yours that's buying you the Casamigo shots? I call everyone dude, including I do too. It's just become a neutral gender word at this point. Hey, Rodney, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. Yeah, that was pretty funny. So, I put the link. I pinned the link to the chat. If you guys want to hop on, share your currently daily routine. What's some of the goals that you have, or even if you want to, even if you want to share your input on whether or not we should have an accountability stream every week. Let me know in the chat, or if you guys want to join, you could join audio only, like the driven dad Tony. You don't have to be on video. If you're camera shy, you can just come on audio only. But oh snap, we got the driven dad in the house. What's going on, Tony? Hope you're doing well, man. No worries, and not anymore, Alicia. Moving on to a new friend. That's funny. But yeah, Steve, Tony, Lisa, whoever wants to join, let's talk about your goals. Or if you guys feel like we need an accountability stream once a week, then or maybe you think we don't need one. Either way, let's talk about it. Let's have discussion. Because this stream. So basically, I came up with an idea today. Okay, Tony's sharing his routine here. Routine is get up and set my hair on fire. Well, you got to maintain that beard too, right? I'm sure that's a part of your daily routine as well. By the way, I'm still jealous they have a beard like that, but yeah, man, rock it. It looks real good on you. Rock it. It's a good look for you. I was jealous because I can't grow a beard. My hair, as you can see, like I haven't shaved in a couple weeks. My hair is just too patchy to grow out a beard, which is kind of weird because I'm Armenian, and Armenians usually have thick hair, thick beards, but I didn't get those genes, so I'm kind of jealous. I'm salty for sure. uh, what the heck? I just got a notification from Jamba Juice saying that they're gonna start serving boba. What? What the heck is going on? What is this all about? What do you guys think about Jamba Juice serving boba? I know it's random, but I gotta look into this if it's correct. Yeah, but it was a notification from the Jamba Juice app because I have the Jamba Juice app on my phone. Uh, yeah, they're adding boba. Wow, that's crazy. Jamba Juice adds tapioca to boba options. That's crazy. How do you guys feel about Jamba Juice serving boba? Isn't that strange? If you guys aren't familiar with boba, that's like a more of an Asian culture thing. So like if you go to an Asian tea spot, you're gonna see boba options. But yeah, this is very strange. Seeing Jamba Juice add boba, I think they're desperate for new customers. Lisa says, "Let me get the kids settled with the movie, and I'll jump on. I don't want screaming kids." Yeah, no worries. Appreciate that, Lisa. Thank you for being considerate. And I don't think you want that either. They should stick to juice and smoothie. I think they have, and I think they realize that it's not working, or maybe they want to. You know how these big corporate companies are. They're always experimenting with new stuff and trying to break into new categories and just trying to maximize the revenue. I don't know if Jamba Juice is a publicly shared company or not. I don't know if they're private, but all these businesses are always trying to maximize their profits, just like DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Amazon, Instacart, Shipped, all of them. But but yeah, let me know in the chat. Do you guys think we need, or we could use an accountability stream once a week? That's the hot question for today. Do you feel like, or maybe you or someone else could benefit from it? Steve says 9 people in here, only my like lazy. Let's. Well, sometimes the like count's delayed. It's delayed. It's not real time on YouTube. So, but yeah, appreciate letting everyone know to hit the like. Appreciate that, Steve. Hey, what's going on, Bud Soda? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. I know Bud Soda is something that could be interested in this because he's got a ton of goals that he wants to hit. So yeah, Bud Soda, if you missed the earlier part, I want to have a once a week accountability stream where people like yourself hop on and we just talk about your performance for the week, whether or not you're working towards your goals and things like that. Yep, exactly. Likes are super important. YouTube takes likes and dislikes. Okay, so YouTube takes likes, dislikes, comments, all that stuff very seriously, and that's kind of how they decide what, or the algorithm decides whether or not they want to push a channel or push a certain video. So yeah, likes, comments, dislikes, even dislikes, they're all greatly appreciated because um let's see. Lucy says I'm doing 1,000-piece puzzle. Right now to wind down from a stressful day packing because I'm moving on Thursday. I'll be watching. Awesome. Hey, that's a really good point that you brought up, Alicia. Winding down. What do you guys use for winding down? Because that's something I talk about with my clients as well. It's not all about it's just not all about work, work, work. We got to wind down. Couple at least a couple hours before going to bed. So that's a really good idea. I like the puzzle idea, but appreciate you watching and listening in the background, Alicia. Have fun with that puzzle. We got everyone saying what's up to each other in the house. What's going on, y'all? But yeah, I'm really big. I've always been, a very driven, ambitious, result-oriented person. So for me, anytime, where I can find someone to hold me accountable, I'm all for it. And that's why I kind of came with this idea for this stream. Especially for us gig workers. We're always just trying to, make as much money as we can. But I know some of us, including myself, sometimes we need someone to hold us accountable. And I feel like we can wind down and not wind down. We can hold each other accountable. Make sure kind of like the thing with holding each other accountable is that that a week later you're gonna have someone talk about how you did, and it doesn't always have to be good, right? Because I'm always transparent with you guys. If I mess up a week, or if I don't do as well as I thought I was gonna do, then I'll let you guys know, because it's not about perfect. It's not a matter of being perfect. There's a channel that I follow. His channel name used to be Intermittent Fasting with Ryan. By the way, let me know if you guys have heard of intermittent fasting with Ryan. um Really good channel. He actually just renamed his channel to Ryan Johnson. um um But yeah, I'm trying to spoiler. I'm trying to get him on the channel. He's a really good dude that I've been kind of like talking to here and there. About weight loss and intermittent fasting. Ryan, sir, no, not that Ryan. Here, I'll drop a link to the channel. You guys should check it out. Really beneficial, or really informative channel. It used to be called Intermittent Fasting with Ryan. Now it's just Ryan Johnson. I think he rebranded to just his name. He's a veteran. He has served in the armed forces to defend our country, so that's always greatly appreciated. And he's just a really cool dude to talk around. I talked to him a little bit here and there, and I'm trying to get him on a channel. His channel's growing like crazy. Every time I see him hit like a 10,000 subscriber milestone, I go to grab a sandwich and I come back, and he'll have gained another 10,000 subs. His channel's growing like wildfire, and I'm super happy for him because it's a really good channel. So I'm trying to interview him on my channel soon. We're just trying to figure out a day and time, but yeah, if you guys haven't checked out his channel, I'm gonna put it in right here. Check out Ryan Johnson. Like I said, I don't know which branch of the armed forces he served in. I have to ask him that. I'll probably ask him during our interview, but yeah, veteran, served our country, and now he makes really good videos about weight loss, intermittent fasting, about what he eats. So really good channel. Check out. Hopefully I can interview him on my channel soon. It'll be fun. He's currently at 85,000 subscribers, and I'm sure he's gonna hit 100,000 subscribers in no time. Because when I started following him, I think he had like 30,000 subs like a couple months ago, and he's already at 85,000. So might have been less than that. Check out his channel. I'll talk to him about daily routines and habits, and what kind of daily routine he has, and that helps him to get in shape. I've come across his channel, Brandon. Life with Anthony. He's a good channel for just being. Yeah, I've seen his channel. I think he lives in a car, right? Yeah, he's someone that seems like a really cool person to talk to as well. I'm not too active in his community, but I've seen some of his videos. Maybe one day we'll be able to get him on the channel as well. I think that'll be really cool. I tried to get Timothy Ward a long time ago. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Timothy J. Ward. He makes videos about minimalism, being sober, um, and you're just living a minimalist lifestyle to enjoy the moments and all this stuff. He's actually someone that I look up to a lot. He's really inspired, my channel. When I reached out to him and interviewed him, he said that he doesn't do interviews with someone he personally doesn't know. Oh snap! We got Lisa in the house. What's going on, Lisa?
This is the first time I'm doing a live stream without Tony like setting up all the technology.
Round of applause.
I'm pretty proud of myself.
That's awesome. How are you? I hope you weren't waiting too long in the background.
No, I was back here for like 5 seconds.
Okay, cool. Because yeah, sometimes I talk and I look at the comments, and then I don't see the people waiting in the background. So yeah, that's why I asked.
No, you're good.
This stream's about talking about our short term and long term goals. I know that you and Tony drive a Tesla Model Y. Do you want to talk about some of your own personal goals and maybe some of the goals that you have with Tony?
So I mean, we've got lots of goals. So
Perfect.
one of our big ones is just to get out of debt. So I mean, we're trying to do lots of things to diversify our income to help us get out of debt.
Mhm.
Like Tony's working on repairing a couple BMWs he has to put those on to Turo, and then obviously we're both doing food delivery, and he's doing rideshare. I have rideshare on my phone, but I don't turn it on that much, just because I did rideshare pre-COVID, and it just got to a point where I was like, dealing with food is so much easier than dealing with people. So, but I mean, Tony makes a lot more money than me because of the rideshare. So yeah, I would say that's one of our big goals. And then obviously for me personally, I homeschool our kids. So more of a short-term goal, I guess, is just being available to my children and, educating them in a way that I see fit. So yeah.
That's awesome, and I'm sure that the beautiful thing about doing gig work is that it's flexible. So you
Yeah.
can work whenever you want to, and then you can go see your kids whenever you want to.
Right.
So you mentioned that you used to do rideshare, you do food delivery now. I've never done rideshare. I don't want to do rideshare in LA. For me, my argument is always that a burrito's not going to stab me or accuse me of smoking weed in the car.
Throw
So
up in the back. Yeah.
exactly. So yeah, I agree with you there. And with food delivery, you can just listen to good podcasts. Listen to good music. So I feel like it has its benefits.
So for me, when I do food deliveries, I listen to nothing. I have it completely silent in my car.
How do you do that?
Well, I have 5 kids, so it's always loud at our house. And
Gotcha.
my oldest music, so there's always singing at home. So when I'm on the road, I'm like, I just want it to be quiet. Like I just want peace and quiet. That's why I like the food delivery, because I don't have to make conversation or, pretend like I'm listening. So yeah.
That's a really interesting point that you brought up. Do you feel like that's like kind of like your way of like kind of like meditating in a bit, or like kind of like a winding down where like you're de-stressing?
Yeah, like I can't remember her name, that was putting together a puzzle. Like
Oh,
definitely.
Alicia.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely feel like, I mean, I love putting together puzzles too,
Hmm.
but I don't get to do that very often without getting interrupted by kids. So being quiet in my car when I'm doing food deliveries is definitely a way to wind down and have time to myself. Yeah.
That's awesome. So you mentioned that you and Tony are currently working towards like becoming debt free. Have you guys talked about what it is that you want to do after becoming debt free? Do you want to go on a vacation? Do you want to buy a bigger house, or what do you guys want to do?
Um, you know what? We haven't
Okay.
really talked about, just because, like, I don't know. I mean, the idea of going on vacation with 5 kids is not really, for me, doesn't really like hit. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm lying, because I have always talked about like getting an RV
Hmm.
and like traveling the United States in an RV.
Hashtag van life.
Yeah. But like a big enough one that like all of our kids would fit into it, which I haven't found one yet. So just get debt free first, and then we can like start researching, like, we need like a triple cab truck that'll fit all of our kids, and then like tow a fifth wheel or something.
Right, or like a trailer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I was talking to Tony when I was in Denver, and I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to meet you as well, but next time for sure.
Yeah.
He was talking about like the Dave Ramsey method, which helped me get out of debt as well. And one of the things he talks about, is getting out of debt. Like in basically, he calls the scorched earth lifestyle, and so can you kind of like walk me through I guess like a basic version of a day in the life of Lisa?
So what my routine is.
Hmm.
Okay, well, that's something that I need to become more disciplined in. It's been, it's the summertime, so I've been very, very relaxed in our daily routine. But now that, it's getting we're starting homeschool again
Hmm.
and all of that, um, I would say that my routine needs to improve a lot. I do have like things and tips and tricks that I've done in the past that have worked for me for
Hmm.
a routine, but I haven't been implementing them as well as or like as consistently as I should.
Hmm.
But I would say ideally, um, my daily routine would be like, get up in the morning, not before the kids. That has never happened.
Hmm.
Like, no matter what, I am always, if I wake up before the kids, there's one that wakes up like 5 minutes later. But, wake up, drink some coffee, read my Bible, and then it's usually like hygiene, breakfast for the kids. Um, I like to do like a little, when we start homeschooling, I like to kick it off with a family devotion for the kids and I,
Hmm.
just because I feel like that puts everybody in the right mindset and we're not like right off the bat.
Right, you're not butting heads.
Right. And then
Music City Gig House just has a suggestion for you. He says, "Put the kids in one RV and y'all in another." My thing is that who would drive the second RV because daughter number one isn't old enough to
right,
have a driver's license yet, right?
right, yeah. She'll be 16 in November, but we haven't even like started the process of like getting her learner's permit or anything. We've kind of been dragging our feet on that.
Hmm.
I think because it's scary because it's our first, so we're like afraid to put her behind the wheel. Not because
Right,
I don't think she'll be a good driver. It's just everybody else on the road, you know.
right.
So yeah, but but yeah, that's an idea. Although I don't know, because I would not want to drive a vehicle towing something as big as like a fifth wheel behind it.
Hmm.
Like I'm like, if we do this, Tony's going to be 100% in charge of driving. Even though like in all of our dashing videos where we're doing it together, like I'm always driving.
Yeah, that's true, and yeah, no wonder we don't really hear any background music. That's interesting. I've never, you know what? I'm actually gonna try that tomorrow. Whenever I go out, and start doing food delivery, I'm gonna try doing without any music or podcast, and I'll let you know how it goes.
See if it's for you or if you're
Exactly.
like, this is too boring. I gotta put something on.
Okay, Music City Gig Hustler clarify. He said Lisa drives one and Tony drives the other to the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
RV.
I mean, I've seen like YouTube videos of like families where they have like 9 kids up to like even families as large as 13 that are in like um like huge RVs, or like they've taken like a tour bus and they've like kind of like revamped it to fit their family in it.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, that's an idea, but that would definitely that's up there on the like pay scale. Like that's definitely a higher cost than just getting like a trailer, like you were saying.
Yeah, it's like because one of the things or one of the reasons that I hear people are going van life is like, oh, rent's too expensive, but it's like you look at the cost of like buying a used RV, it's like 30, 40 grand, 50 grand. It's like, how's that cheaper than renting an apartment?
Well, and then you have to have a vehicle if you're not getting like the RV where there's already like seats in the front, and you then you have to buy like a vehicle that's able to tow it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to, you know, kind of factor in like insurance and gas and maintenance. And yeah, I mean, I think it's dramatically lower than the cost of living here in Colorado,
Mm-hmm.
but not by much.
Yeah, for me, what I've, because I've looked into van life, I've thought about doing it as well, being a single person, not married, no kids. I
Yeah,
thought about doing it, but it's like, I don't know, like if I do it, it's not because of the cost, it'll because I want to travel. Do you think
yeah.
that's where the appeal is with van life?
For me, it's the travel.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like, because I mean, you know, we're living in a 4-bedroom house right now, and to put 6 people into like less than 400 square feet,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could make it work, I think, just because we have a really good relationship with our kids and each other.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that there would be a lot of times where we'd have to go to warm places so that we could just kick the kids outside and be like, go explore, go find something to entertain yourself
Mm-hmm.
with, and just leave me alone.
Yeah,
For
because
like
you can't kick them out when it's like a blizzard.
yeah, up in Montana or something.
Right.
But yeah, travel is a huge hot button for me.
Whenever I was driving to Colorado or through Utah and Colorado, this was my first time coming to Colorado, and like all I saw was like, oh, like I'm not gonna lie, maybe a little bit paranoid because we don't have these signs in LA, but it was like, oh, like watch downhill speed because it's snowing, but like they have like all these signs to let you know that when it's snowing you have to take precautions. And it's like
Yeah.
I've never seen these signs before. I'm like, wait, am I driving correctly here?
Yeah, I mean, just shift into a lower gear and reduce your speed.
So you mentioned earlier, you mentioned up a really good point that you kind of know what to do, but also at the same time you kind of haven't like kicked into full gear yet. Do you think like having a once a week accountability stream to kind of like motivate each other and hold each other accountable? Do you think that that's something that you can possibly benefit from?
Yeah, I do, because I feel like when you've set a goal for yourself but you don't
Hmm.
tell anybody about it, then it's really easy to be like, never mind, I'll start it, you know, tomorrow or whatever, you know, like nobody nobody's gonna come like arrest me if I don't, you know. Whereas if you tell someone and they check in on you and they're like, oh hey, how's that going, you're like, ah crap. You know. So yeah, I think accountability is huge for any goal, not just like rideshare or anything, you know, gig tubing, all that.
Yeah, definitely. Lisa, I appreciate you hopping on, sharing your goals, sharing your daily routine. So I'm gonna try to figure out a time that kind of like works for most of us for that once a week accountability stream. So that way we can kind of all hop on and share what the good and the bad, what we went through that week, and hopefully we can hold each other accountable and motivate each other. I'm gonna bring Bud Soda on. Did you have anything else to share before I move on to Bud Soda?
Nope, thank you for letting me
All
come
right,
on and talk and test technology out.
you got to have a good one.
All right, bye.
What up, Bud Soda? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, man. Had a
Working as always.
took a little, yeah, I took a little longer than I wanted because I was dealing with a missing order and I got a bad agent, and I had to end up on assigning it after all that drama. So I didn't make any
Mhm.
money off it. But I went and delivered my others, so it wasn't a horrible deal. It just still stinks. I lost $9. But
Mhm.
anyways, I really need to focus on my long term goals again, and yeah, I
Mhm.
need to be held accountable to that. And I think I can at least get a snowblower because, like, snowplow is not ideal in the city
Mhm.
for a lot of these drivers around here, but a snowblower is because there's nowhere to push off the snow, and even if there is, people don't want their lawns really chopped up. Like, our lawn's always soft. For example, someone
Mhm.
thought they were being helpful and backbladed away the snowbanks, and this was just before I got a snowblower this last winter, and they chopped into our lawn. My roommate thought it was me. I know. But anyways, I really want to start at least 2 of my businesses by next year. So, like, those 2 are kind of the same thing because of the seasons, but it's like 2 separate entities, really, because, you're doing snow removals one, and you're doing lawn cares another.
Did you want to share what those businesses are?
Lawn care, snow removal, as long as I live in the north. Car detailing, something I'm passionate about. I'd have to get a protege to work under me. I mean, my roommate can work for me. Might be a small outfit. And I want to be a car dealer. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I feel I can be of benefit in that area. Be helpful with people, because there are some honest people out there who just want to help people get in a vehicle they need. That's just my feelings on it. That's what I've always wanted to do. I just lack. Yeah, definitely. I just lack on the sales side. I haven't been given a chance on the sales side yet. So I might like to keep advertising for one of my former employers, one of the other dealerships, and I might just walk in and say, "Hire me." Like, just clean up my beard, have my hair slicked back, shirt tucked in. Say, "Well, okay, you hire me, and I can do this more part time." But the problem is that would hurt me financially short term.
So you used to have a goal of shooting $100,000 this year in the gig economy. Are you still trying to achieve that goal?
I don't think I can. I went 2 months without getting much because I was fighting the interstate DMV. So I modified that to like 75K.
Okay. And so you're going to use the 75K to launch some of your businesses?
I'm more fighting debt down than anything.
Okay.
That's what I'm more focused on. Like you mentioned the Ramsey method with Lisa there.
Right.
And I know a lot of people in our community are not big fans of his, but I really feel, you go scorched earth and you pay payment in half, 2 payments, whatever, whenever you can. And you did the debt snowball, which is like calculate your smallest to largest. Oh, geez. Hope you can hear me there. I got a dang telemarketer trying to call me.
They want to sell that extended car warranty.
I don't know. But I'm hoping that I can get more toward my goals. And yeah, if we do this once a week, I think that'd be great. Hopefully we can get others to join up. It seems a lot of people are focused on here I'm going to run my business badly for arbitrary reasons. I think that's what more people are focused on right now.
And I forgot to ask Lisa this question, but what day and time would you like to see this stream, the accountability stream, once a week?
Well, I know it's dinner time for about right for you. Maybe set it an hour earlier while it's dead in the middle of the afternoon. Today would be great. Yeah, Tuesday would be great. 6 o'clock wouldn't be that bad for me. I'm doing like what I'm doing now. I'm just doing it along my way.
I was actually thinking like a Saturday morning because I know a lot of people.
Each person, we get a lot more people in. That'd be great. If we get as many people as we do on after.
You're turning into Bot Soda right now.
Yeah, I'm dropping servers here. Sorry.
It's all good. What do you think about Saturday morning?
If we get as many people as we do in the after party, that'd be great.
Yeah.
It depends what time Saturday morning.
Okay. I'll
what are you thinking? What would be my time? 3 hours. Yeah, that's what I do.
I'm thinking maybe like 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, it'll be morning for me, afternoon for you.
Okay, that'd be fine. But I'd leave it to when it's most convenient for the majority of your viewers. Sometimes that's what it comes down to. Because that's, when most of your viewers can watch is what's most important. It's just went right past my driveway. Because I'm sitting here blabbering them out.
I was thinking Saturday
Well,
morning because I was thinking Saturday morning because like a lot of people like Hannibal Hungry, Kim, Steve, they all you know stream in the evenings on the weekdays, and a lot of people work the dinner shift, so that's why I was thinking about a Saturday or Sunday morning.
I think that would be cool. For sure. Not many people stream Saturday, so
Mhm.
that would probably be an ideal day. It's just what
Right.
time is probably going to be the most important to your community.
Yeah, definitely. So what is your current day in the life of Bud Soda look like right now? What's your daily routine?
I'm delivering to a barrack right now, so I'm going to have to leave you here in like 2 minutes. But
No worries.
as a 250 peak, I'm making pretty good money, except that one I had to unassign, and my completion rate's not doing so hot right now. But
Hmm.
that's why I don't let it get too low, because never not have your trump card. If you need it and don't have it, you're kind of screwed. And I'd be on line with support again saying, hey, they're still saying they won't make it. And not want to go and believe me because they already had a support agent say they'll remake it. But it's been going fine. I really feel that we can make the best decisions we can for our personal businesses,
Hmm.
or it doesn't matter what apps you work, or maybe you're trying to get a dumpling going. I know a lot of people are trying to get me on that train, and I've tried to get a couple people lined up where I can like just personally do orders for them
Hmm.
or do favors for them. And the two I had, one's out of the army now, and the other one we PCS across the country. So they're on another military base. So I lost both of them. So me getting a base established would be the very hardest thing for me. But I feel some people can do it. Like I know Reggie Elise is going to be a little more dependent, so hopefully her too get more people. But that's an option for people, especially if you don't mind shopping, you don't mind doing personal service for people, you don't mind communicating. You know, you be personal, attendant to people. Okay, but I got to run. All right.
All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. Stay safe out there.
Yep. Take care. Bye bye.
See ya. All right, y'all. That is Bud Soda. Always on the move. I love his hustle. Let's read some of the comments here. Mad Dash for Road Trip Cash. What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Still trying to clear debt. That should be your first goal. It sucks, but hard to dream with that Barry White. You know what? I agree because when I started going to my or when I started doing my when I started my debt free journey back in 2017, 2018, you know, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, how am I going to achieve anything, or how am I going to take risks with all this debt weighing me down? Because, you know, if you're self-employed, if you know, if you have an entrepreneur mindset, it's hard to free up money to start businesses, and especially when you have so much debt. So yeah, I agree with you there, man, for sure. Trying to get a dumpling going. Yeah, you know what, Brent, I'm thinking about doing it as well. Because Steve and Hannibal, especially Steve, he always talks about dumpling, and he's got the hamster on the wheel in my brain moving. So yeah, I've been thinking. I don't know. It's a big investment on my time and effort. That's the only thing I'm hesitating on. It's like if I'm gonna put my all the time and time and effort, I got to make sure that uh that I see myself doing the long run. So yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Let's see. Hey, Scooter Bud, I know this was a long time ago, but appreciate you stopping by. Have a good one, man. So you stay safe as well. So I have the link pinned to the chat if anyone else wants to hop on and share their goals and their current daily routine, and whether or not you guys think that we could use, or if you could benefit from a once a week stream where we hold each other accountable and motivate each other. I'm thinking in terms of the day and time. I'm thinking about Saturday because I know a lot of us, we have W-2s, and we would do food delivery, Uber, Lyft, the economy. Excuse me, the economy on the side. So I think weekdays are gonna be tough, but let me know what you guys think about Saturday, and I know Sunday's gonna be tough too because a lot of us just spend it with our families. So I think like a Saturday morning or a Saturday afternoon will work best. Let me know what you guys think in the live chat. Let me know what daytime work would work best for you for the accountability live stream. Oh yeah, so I was sharing my my daily routine earlier. So like I said in the morning, I've switched from playing basketball to weightlifting because I don't want to put that on the back burner. That's something really important. So I want to kind of get it done in the morning and get out of the way. And also, I just feel so much better. What's better than starting your day lifting, heavy dumbbells and all that stuff. You look good in the mirror. You got a nice little pump going. It's great. Helps me physically and mentally as well for sure. And after that, I go to work. Usually 10 to 6, 11 to 7, depending on what it is I have to do that day. And then, excuse me, I guess I'm just tired today. um, or maybe I didn't sleep well last night. I don't know. Um, and then after that, I kind of I try to give myself a few hours to wind down, like we were talking about earlier with Alicia and Lisa. Whether it's going out with friends or maybe now my new daily routine. Like playing or shooting around playing basketball. That's become a social thing for me now instead of my morning cardio. So yeah, I try to give myself a few hours to unwind and do some social stuff because my social life really struggled when I was trying to become debt free. People were saying, "Oh, let's go party," or "Hey, let's go to this restaurant," and I'm like, I can't. I'm trying to pay off debt right now. But once I cleared my debt, then yeah, we could do as much stuff as we want. Some understood, some didn't. Unfortunately, but yeah, they thought I just didn't want to hang out with them. Maybe they thought I was making an excuse. I don't know. What about everyone else in chat? What are you guys currently working on in terms of your short term and your long term goals? Where do you see yourself 6 months from now, 12 months from now, 3 years, maybe or even 5 years from now? Or if you're a kind of like a day by day, live in the moment type person, that works too. Let's talk about goals. Most of us says Gladiator. Yeah, I know, me too. I didn't want to be in debt with the government for the rest of my life. Obviously, I could always refinance and make it a private loan, but excuse me. I can make it a private loan, but then I lose the protections of having a federal loan. So just gotta weigh out the pros and the cons. How do you guys get your day started other than with caffeine? Do you guys work out? Do you guys read? Do you guys meditate in the morning? I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to get more into yoga. I feel a lot of physical tension in my body. I feel my muscles are tense, so I could really benefit from yoga. I just gotta do it. Maybe don't take it seriously and needs to hurry. Yeah, I've seen a lot of my friends do that, especially the ones who went to private schools or like really big name schools. Like over here, USC is really popular. I have friends with six-figure debt or six-figure student loan debt, $200,000-300,000, and they don't know how they're gonna pay it off. USC is a private school, so it's really expensive. Lisa says Saturday mornings work for us, but there's a soccer game show up and gotcha. Okay, I can't survive without caffeine. You know what, Lisa? I hear you. For me, I don't like coffee, so I was drinking the Monster, the Red Bull. Not so much Red Bull, but mostly Monster. But yeah, I've cut out caffeine. I would say. I mean, I haven't had one in a while, but if I had to factor in all the times that I did slip one here and there, I've cut caffeine out significantly, maybe 90%, 95%. I really drink caffeine. I don't like the taste of coffee. I don't care. Um, for me, if I drink coffee, I gotta add a lot of sugar, and obviously a lot of sugar is not good for your health. You could become pre-diabetic or even have diabetes. So I don't drink coffee for that reason. Um, yeah, I just go out and I try to go through my day without caffeine. But yeah, I don't drink the Monster energy drinks anymore because they're just really bad for you. Just a bunch of bad chemicals, and I don't know. For the past year or two, they just every time I have caffeine, especially the thing with the energy drinks is that they have way more caffeine than coffee and tea. I think they have about, depending on what you get about 200 milligrams of caffeine, and that's a lot. Some people have 2 or 3, which is what I used to do when I was in college 10 years ago, and I guess my body just can't handle it anymore. I don't know. When I was doing that, I was 23, 24, 25. I'm in my earliest 30 now. I'm 33 now, so yeah, I mean my body just doesn't handle it anymore, and which it's a good thing because um, even if my body were to be able to handle it, that doesn't mean it's still good for my body. So it's just better that I drink it, that I don't drink it. Lisa says I'm the same way with coffee. I need lots of sugar and flavoring. I tried to switch to tea because it was supposed to be a lot better for your health, but just reverted to my sugar. Yeah, tea's really good for you, but it doesn't have as much caffeine as, or yeah, it doesn't have as much caffeine as coffee. So it's hard to drink tea consistently to start your day if you're looking for that that kick to start your day, that caffeine kick. Matt, that's I'm an electrician, went through the apprenticeship. Major selling point was a journeyman card with 0 debt. Hey man, that's awesome. My father, he's actually an electrician as well, but he's an electric contractor. So he has a lot of really big projects, and he's been doing it, from his home country for what? He started doing it like since he was like 15, 16. So he's probably been doing like what, like 50 to 60 years now. So very, very lucrative field. So I'm really happy for you, man. You have a really good career ahead of you and 0 debt. That's awesome. I tried to become an electrician, but I don't know. I don't know. I just wasn't really interested in it. I'm not a person. I don't really like working with my hands. I'm more of a, I like working my brain. Um, so I tried. My dad, he wanted me to become an electrician just like him, but I don't know. It just didn't appeal to me. I just couldn't stick to it. But we all have our strengths, and our weaknesses, our pros and cons. So yeah. Yeah, man, major props. And also, I'm glad you decided to become an electrician because I feel like, especially in the last 15, 20 years, people have been looking down on blue collar workers, and everyone's just preaching go to college, get a white collar job. But there's no way in hell this country's going to survive with their bougie asses, with electricity or plumbing or any other thing that requires a blue collar worker. So being an electrician is a high demand. So, and we need you guys. So appreciate it. Appreciate you becoming an electrician. We aren't promoting college to our kids because we don't see the value unless you're going to become a doctor or lawyer. We really want them to be self-employed. I like that. For me, I come from a blue collar family as well. But yeah, I guess I'm the black sheep because I did go to college. No one no one else in my family has gone to college except for my cousin who's a registered nurse. But yeah, I agree. I think that only a handful of people should go to college. I think it's people who are in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. So if you're gonna become something that requires you to learn education. So, oh snap, we got Mad Dash in the house. What's going on, man? How you doing?
What's going on? Hold on.
We got Mad Dash now.
Yeah, I hear YouTube in the background.
I turn it off. I just had to call in. I know it's a small viewer count or whatever, but I just joined the union, and it required me to go back to school for 2 years and go back over all the stuff and go. It was something that was holding me back, but I'm betting on you. You know what I mean?
Love it.
When I started looking into it, the union in my Indianapolis is really strong. Like the package they threw at what they're offering, it was really insane. And it was kind of like they always, the problem with the union, you might get laid off or whatever.
Right.
But the whole betting on me, or that you can go, if that were to happen, you can go out here and make money if you're willing to work for it or whatever. But I had to call in because that was the original. I didn't want a bunch of college debt. This is back in 2002 coming out. I know I didn't want to be saddled with that. So that's why I'm subscribed, and following your story. and just trying to stay motivated. And I knew the union option was out there, but to go back to school when I already finished that, completed it, debt free, have a job, have a good job, and not relying on one company. I'm an electrician. I can go not just one company. I could take my skills elsewhere if I was in a position where I didn't want to work for that company. That card, it was like a piece of paper. You go through all that schooling and everything, you come out debt free. Well, you money, and you could take it anywhere. Right. I don't know what he had to say on that, but that was one of the main selling points. Was I wasn't going to be saddled with a bunch of debt. I can work while I'm going to school, and one of the reasons I'm an electrician. But now I'm testing how good. At the time, coming out of high school, I was always had a good score in math. I was always good at math, so I knew I could be an electrician because a lot of their schooling has to do with math. And
so you must do a lot of low calculations.
Yeah, I mean that's just because you're a master electrician is good at taking tests and they're good at math. They have that certification that they're a master electrician. It might not mean that you're good at working with your hands. Right. It means you're good at taking tests and doing calculations and algebra, trigonometry, calculus. And so now I've started a 2-year program, and the retirement, the benefits, the wages are just so much of an increase of what I'm used to. So, I just had to call in because that was one of the main factors that got me into, because at the end of the day, I'd have a card that guaranteed me a wage and no debt. But now I'm set on a new goal to up my game there. But Doordash did its job. I mean, that road trip was epic. Doordash came in solid. And it gave me the confidence. If I was ever to be able to get laid off with the union, there's other, because with non-union, I wasn't ever worried about a layoff. There's other companies out there. Anyway.
Yeah, man, appreciate you stopping by first and foremost. Just wanted to thank you for your support. And I remember, whenever UDM and I did that live stream on his channel, it was like a year ago, 2 years ago. I remember, all the support you showed me, and you've always shown me support. So, don't think I've forgotten by your supportive comments. But do you want? Can you share a little bit about like how you got it, how you became an electrician? Because my father, like I mentioned, he's an electric contractor, so I'm familiar with it. But for someone starting today, like, did you go to trade school? How'd you get started?
It was that initial step, believing in myself to do it. Like to just like if you applied at a college, it was just my initial ABC was the non-union schooling that you gotta take the initiative and take the step and apply. And it is different working while you're going to school, because you're going, you work on a construction site for 8 hours and you have to go do 4 hours of school. I did it for 4 years, but that, like I said, that card that entitles you to a set amount of money. Nobody can tell you. Somebody can give you more than that set amount, but just the confidence, and it was basic algebra. It was algebra and whatever. It's just, so you
need to believe in yourself.
That was my wife. That was my wife.
Hello, Mrs. Mad Dash.
She was supportive. just that's what it is. Just take that first step and believe in yourself. But you know, there's a niche of people that will pay, and the grace of God that got me through it.
How long were you in school for? How long did you go to school for?
4 years.
4 years,
From
okay.
that was from 2006 to 2010. You know what I mean? So I've had my card for a while, and I'm making good. I make good money. But now, you know, I'm going. So
we got.
So this is how it started out.
Oops, there you go. And electricity demand right now, right? You almost have like a recession-proof job because this country is always going to need electricians.
Yes, and as we go, I mean fossil fuels, but yeah, as we go off fossil fuels more to electric everything, wind turbines, you know, all that, the grid needs to be rebuilt. We need more electricity. So yeah, I can retire. I will retire, and I'm not concerned about but the not to get into that, but the union's awesome. I mean, it's worth the 2 years and going back and checking everything that I learned over those 4 years, 10 years ago to do this. So and it almost took like Doordash and being a gig worker to give me the confidence to, you know, I mean, it built my confidence to go do it. Just bet on you, you know, just
exactly,
I can
like
do
Pedro
this.
Always says.
Let's go get it. So,
did you use Doordash to pay for school, by the way?
No, I used Doordash to pay for that road trip, and
okay.
And the gap between, as soon as I got everything turned into the union, I quit my job, and then there was 2-month lag or so, and Doordash filled that, and one of the part of the reasons I shut down my channel or I stopped doing my channel is to learn how to day trade or learn how to invest. You're big, John. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. And so I wanted to get, that goes into deeper stuff on the investing, but I learned how to day trade. I learned how to make trades and all that. It's something I wanted to you could day trade full time, but that's not me. That's, you know, it's not passive income. If anybody's out there like tell you could day trade, swing trade, learn how to work the markets and make money, it's not passive income.
Yeah,
it's not passive at all. You have to do the work. You have to put in the time and stare at charts and all. I mean, it's pretty wild. You can do it, but right now
you have to wake up early. You have to wake up early when the market opens.
You have to do the research and stare at charts and find the patterns and find the Fibonacci's. And I mean, there's so much to it. But I did challenge myself to figure it out, and I had a great mentor, and I know how to day trade now. So I quit my job, took my 401k before I knew the market was going to drop back in January. So I took out my 401k before everything dropped, paid the 10%, and I'm up. I would have lost 25% at least if my money wasn't out of the market for the past since January. And I knew it was going to do it, and I'm still holding back. We're still going down. There's buying opportunities. If you're not maxing out your Roth you're not maxing out your Roth 401 or Roth IRA this year and next year, you're losing out. You're missing out big time.
By the way, I just have to say this is not financial advice, or we're not a financial expert.
That's not financial advice.
Exactly.
But I
always
gotta
say it. Always gotta say it. Just cover your ass, you know.
Yeah. Well, That's almost common sense, John. Max out your Roth. If that's not financial advice, that's common sense. If you knew what a Roth is.
I agree with you. Some people disagree with it, but yeah, I wanted to ask you this: do you think that being debt free and having such a lucrative career now, do you think that is kind of like it's giving you a kickstart into your investing?
No,
you
I
graduate
wanted to
without any
DoorDash.
debt.
I wanted to move to Mad Dash for road trip cash to Mad Dash to maxing out my $6,000 Roth IRA. Is what it is. That I'm enlightened. Or I guess, yeah. I mean, I'm enlightened to
Mad Dash to max out your Roth IRA.
Yeah, because the market's down. We're going through a low cycle. If you can invest during this time, you'll be not investment advice, but common sense. We're in a down cycle. It'll recover eventually. So whatever you bought now will be worth more in the future, and you're not going to pay taxes on it in the future. I don't know what. That's common sense. But yeah, I kind of sidetracked off that. But
what other goals do you have other than investing? What other personal goals do you have other than investing?
I finished this 2 years of school. I'm maxing out my W-2 is what I'm doing.
There you go.
Like I see the potential to max out. I'm talking going from, we'll just say, $27 an hour to $40 an hour in a matter of 2 years. That's pretty insane. And the benefits package is worth $25 an hour. That's when I looked into it and I see what the union in my market, the union in my market is super strong. So it was enough to get me to bite and go back and do algebra, trigonometry, learn everything that I know just to educate myself in my trade. But like I said, I'll still DoorDash I'll still max out my Roth every year. If I have to DoorDash to do it, it's going to be maxed out, even though I got a pension and an annuity. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy. So $40 an hour, no health premium, no health insurance premium. That's in my market in Indiana with our cost of living, $40 an hour without having to pay any health insurance premium. That's top notch. So anyway, I gotta go. I'm gonna bet on me. I'm gonna go do it again. Like I said, I got my card 10 years ago. Anyway, I just had to call in because, yeah, I like you, John. I like what you're doing.
Appreciate that. And
but before you go, others, and that's what John's doing. He knows. He knows. He's been buried by debt. So I don't know how many viewers. Maybe I chased off all your viewers, but it's good to talk to you, John.
I don't pay attention to that. I don't pay attention to that.
I can do it. I promise you. You got it.
Yeah, if I could do it. That's my wife says. If we, anyway, if I can do it, you can do it. But
hey, man, your wife believes in you. That's that's what matters. And one last question before you leave.
Go ahead.
Do you think or would you benefit from like a once a week stream where we can hold each other accountable and motivate each other, to push ourselves towards our goals?
Yeah. Like I said, what days were you talking about?
I'm not sure yet. I'm going to put up a poll and see what the verdict is.
Well, yeah, I'll tune in.
I was thinking maybe Saturday.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I have a full day Monday and Thursday, so I'll tune in on Saturdays.
Sounds good, man. Appreciate you stopping by.
All right, man. It's good talking to you, John.
Likewise. Right. See you later.
Later, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mad Dash. First time hopping on the stream, talking to him in person or virtually, and I'm glad because yeah, Mad Dash and I, we've always talked to each other via comments, so it was really nice talking to him, through video. So appreciate him stopping by. But yeah, link is pinned to the chat. If you guys want to hop on, if you're camera shy, you can do audio only. You don't have to be on video. So yeah, let's talk about your goals tonight. You know, let's let's talk about goals. Let's talk about accountability. Let's talk about motivating each other, because I feel like that's what's missing in our community right now. I know most of us on this channel we're in good community. Some of us aren't, but that's okay. That doesn't mean that we don't have goals to strive for. But yeah, if it in the gig community, it just seems like everyone's just talking about what not to be a top dasher, or how to maximize your profits. Like, yeah, I mean, you could be making record profits, but are you actually achieving your goals week to week? So that's kind of why I want to do the stream tonight. But yeah, in case you guys missed it, my current daily routine, actually just changed it. I used to play basketball in the morning. Now I'm prioritizing weightlifting, so that's what I do in the morning. That's how I get my day started. I don't want to keep putting it on the back burner. And then I go to work from 10 to 6, 11 to 7, and after that, I just do whatever, something social, hanging out with friends, go and play basketball, whatever that I enjoy doing my off time, because it's really important to unwind a few hours before bed. For the people who are still in the live chat, let me know what day and time works for you. If you guys want to do the accountability live stream while I still have you guys here. I was thinking Saturday, like I mentioned earlier, just because Monday through Friday is a little bit tough, because a lot of us, not me, but a lot of people in the community, we work 9 to 5 and then do gig work at night during dinner. So I don't know how many people have been able to join, and then also Hannibal, Steve, a lot of others, Kim, stream on weekdays at night. So that's what I was thinking about Saturday. Saturday seems to be pretty clear. If that works out for you guys, it works for me. So I'm hoping we can figure something out in that regard. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end the stream here. Appreciate everyone who stopped by. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the likes. Thank you to Lisa, the Driven Mom. Check out her channel. If one of my mods can put a link to her channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. It's you can find a channel by, actually, let me see if it's let me see. I think I could put it, the Driven Mom. Let's go check out her channel. She's Tony's wife. Really good channel. Great videos. Great energy. Check out Lisa's channel right here. Thanks to Lisa. Thanks to Bud Soda. Thanks for Mad Dash, for everyone, for all you guys hopping on and sharing your goals. For talking to me via video. So that was really awesome. Mad Dash says Saturday. I know it's hard with so many other lives in the community going on. I'll try to support. Okay, yeah, appreciate it, man. Yeah, your support's always greatly appreciated. I know you've been a big supporter of mine, so I'll never forget that. Appreciate you, man. But yeah, go check out Lisa's channel, and then Mad Dash. Let me see if you have a wrench. If you have a wrench, go ahead and put the link to your channel as well. You don't. I'm going to give you one right now. All right, Mad Dash, you can now officially post a link to your channel. Check it out. And then you guys all know Gig Lebowski. Gig Lebowski, feel free to put your link to your channel as well before I end the stream. But yeah, a really good stream. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a poll up. Or if you're watching a replay, let me know what day works best for you if you want to be part of the accountability program on this channel. We're gonna meet once a week. I'm thinking about Saturday, but I'm still gonna put up a community poll and see what the votes are, and we'll go from there, because I want as many people to be able to join as much as possible. So I think even if we don't get a lot of people to join in the beginning, I think a lot of people will notice the results that we're getting from holding each other accountable, and I think it'll grow. I think it'll attract more people. So it's something I'm looking forward to. You know, it'll keep me accountable as well. I'm going to share with you guys the good and the bad. So yeah, I think it's a really good opportunity for all of us. But yeah, if you're watching replay, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about a lot of stuff that we talked about today. What do you guys think about the accountability stream once a week? What day and time works for you? But appreciate everyone who stopped by. Thank you guys, and go. Oh yeah, go check out Kim's stream. Kim's live. Kim's Side Money Pants is live right now. Let me put a link to her video. She's live right now. I think she's live until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which would be 6 p.m. here. All right, go check out Kim's channel, or Kim's stream. She's live right now, and then Hannibal's streaming at 6 p.m. or I'm sorry, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.